Yeah, so I'm really pretty much just messing around at this point because I don't want to do laundry and I, you know, am holding off to do my final attack. So I'm just going to throw up some more videos. Or, well, I'm going to figure out how to do it now that I finally got rid of those black bars. So, gee, it helps when you actually explore your menus. So, I mean, I'm not commenting this attack. I just threw it up here. This is Nubcakes. We all know he's going to get a 3-star in Town Hall 11, just sort of what happens. So, you know, if you feel like making it slow-mo, you can see this. But this is, meanwhile, you know, that kind of bunch of bowlers and some healers that we've been doing a lot. He left one of the Infernos up at the end just to kind of, well, partway through the attack, just to kind of show off how very useless multi-healers are against a Queen Walk these days. And there we go, 3 stars, no surprise, it's Nubcakes. So let's go ahead and get into some of the attacks I wanted to show that were kind of interesting. And I apologize, I have an insanely slow internet connection on my computer of all things. So, oh well, deal with it. The first one, you know, most people like to show Town Hall 11 attacks, and of course I was guilty of that too first. But let's go ahead and show off something that's not a Town Hall 11. This one is going to be Dark Lord. He is a 2-week-old Town Hall 8. He just, like, incredibly recently unlocked the Golem. So this was actually a practice attack, but it's kind of cool because he's going to use his level 2 Hogs and some CC bowlers and show off kind of, first of all, how incredibly strong bowlers are against the Town Hall 7. So we've got the Town Hall 7 here, 2 golems, bunch of hogs, a CC with 4 bowlers in it, right? So let's go ahead and figure out how this attack is going to go. First, he is going to use a hog to unsuccessfully try to lure the clan castle. Doesn't work. We're going to throw it down here. Now he comes out. It's a dragon. No surprise, that is the standard thing that you defend a Town Hall 7 with. So then he's going to lure the dragon with an archer. And you'll notice, again, he's just barely out of Town Hall 7. So we've got those lower level wizards. We'll have that lower level king later. Taking down that dragon. Good lure, great lure. That's as good skill that everyone should have. Now we're going to throw those golems out there, back those up with those wizards. Not going to use those hog riders yet because those golems are actually just going to tank for those wizards. Let those through. And then, yeah, just to kind of do some pretty good damage with some low-level wizards and level 1 golems. There we go. Here's the bowlers. The bowlers are, there's only 4 of them in that little clan castle, but man, they are just going to wreck this base. Look at them get in there, you know. Rage spell, and they're just walking around. Like, honestly, I don't even know why we have 16 hogs. Let's just let the bowlers kill this base, because that's kind of what's happening here. You know, there they go, there they go. They're still alive. Oh, we'll throw the hogs in here because we have all these hogs. We brought them, we might as well use them. These are level 2 hogs. They could barely survive a giant bomb, but we brought the heal. They're going to go ahead and do what hogs do. In all honesty, these hogs probably could have done a lot more damage to this base. I have seen Town Hall 7 hogs go well, but we just completely murdered this base, and all 4 of those bowlers are still alive. I think the moral of this story is, oh, and we popped a bunch on the trap, but I think the moral of this story is bowlers are insanely strong. That was a good attack. I would love to see him practice more with hogs. I'm really excited that, you know, he had a chance to do a practice attack, and even though he chose a Town Hall 7, he chose to experiment a little bit with bowlers and hogs. So that's pretty cool. So next, let's go look at some more hog attacks, because, you know, why not? Let's see, the one that I did kind of want to go to, let's see, is Queen H. She has been practicing a lot with hog attacks. She's getting very good at it. When it goes well, it goes very well. And let's go ahead and look at her attack on 33. This is going to be a really standard hog attack. Bowlers in the clan castle. This is like a grown-up version of what we just saw. You know, because these are nice level 5 hogs, not level 2s. And the CC holds actually only 1 more bowler. So that's about the same. Golems are higher level, of course. We're going to put the golems out, wizards behind them. Very kind of, in a way, reminiscent of the other attack. Didn't lure the CC in this one. The CC is a lot harder to lure. Go ahead and let our kill squad in here. Golems come in just like the other attack. There goes our king. And, of course, now we've got a queen because we're Town Hall 9. So we're going to act like a Town Hall 9. There comes out the CC. Queen right there ready to start shooting them down. We've got the poison, and here comes the bowlers. The hope is that the queen is going to shoot these down before the bowlers get too involved there. In fact, that baby dragon goes down just in time. The bowlers are coming into the base, and they're going to go ahead and start murdering as much of the base as they possibly can. You notice that queen and bowler, again, we're getting about half the base. Like, really, in both cases, the hog attack, while, kind of important, like, honestly, the kill squad, great value. Hogs are in. They have the heal there, keeping them alive. We're over here. I didn't see a giant bomb go off, so honestly, these guys might not have even really needed that heal. They weren't taking much damage. Lots of hogs, and now it's just cleanup. This attack, very dominant on this base. I kind of like it versus the last one because, I mean, it's basically the same army. It's just, this is against an almost mature Town Hall 9 army. You saw the other one against a Town Hall 7. Barely just over a Town Hall 7 army. So that was kind of cool. I wanted to go and show another, we will show a hog attack at a higher level too, but I did also kind of want to show an attack. Zulu is interesting in that we allow our Town Hall 9s and 10s and 11s and whatnot, actually everybody, to war with one hero down. Because of that, it is a bit of disadvantage to us, but we still have a pretty good record. I mean, when you consider that most clans don't allow that at all, and we do, we're doing well. So let's go ahead and look. This one is going to be without a queen. Traditional logic would say that it is really, really hard, without doing penta anyway, but even then, to do a Laloon attack without a queen. But Al Green is going to show that we are wrong. Oh, and you know what? I am totally wrong. I have the wrong attack here, but let's see. The random. I'm sorry. Al Green is a 10. We'll get to him. The random on number 26. No queen. Some creativity. Let's go down and find him. He is right down here. So he's one of our lower Town Hall 9s even. And this is his attack on, let's see, I wanted 36. So as you can see, we've got the 3 hounds here. I believe that there's one in the clan castle. It may be a golem. I'm not sure. This is a low to mid Town Hall 9. We have the bows. They're set to ground, so this is obviously a great Laloon base. He's going to drop the hound right away because, no queen. Why bother the kill squad? This hound is actually going to lure the CC. This hound is coming in behind. He is going to rely on poisons and pups to kill off the CC. There go down the poisons, killing off that minion, or those minions pretty fast, but that really it's got to be those pups that come in and get that. Because of the way that this base was laid out, it was sort of an awkward base, right? So for Laloon, you usually try to go around the clock, right? After your kill squad. We had no kill squad here because we had no queen, so didn't bother with that. We've got a low-level king. We just pulled out and said, you know what? We're going to let the hounds draw. We're going to let the hounds and the poisons kill off the CC. That actually worked because of the fact that almost all of this outer ring is just crap. The loons actually pad into the middle. So the fact that we had 3 of the air defenses in the middle was okay because the loons got pulled over pretty easily. He kind of lucked out too here with these Teslas because that helped that whole, pulling it over too. So we've got the hounds popping. We have the baby dragon still there going, right? But hounds, the poison did do quite a bit of work on it. Hounds are still working on him. Actually, he is still alive, but we've got another hound. He's going to go ahead and help this air defense, pop this hound. We've got this other air defense over here shooting things down. Unfortunately, the loons got here in the baby dragon. Baby dragon did not go down. Wow. Okay. Didn't realize that. Baby dragon following the hounds again. So I can't say that this, that the baby dragon plan was very good here, but he did get a little lucky on that. But yeah, I mean, well executed attack for no queen. All the air defenses in the middle, using hounds to, lure and control the attack. He got lucky that the baby dragon targeted those hounds because that really did help that baby dragon to finally go down. And now the pups are all spaced around. He's got minions to help with cleanup, which, by the way, if you don't have And the king is helping on cleanup too. You know, that's one of the problems with Laloon, right? Is running out of time. Because if your hounds don't pop, or all your pups die, or you've just got loons left over, a lot of times you will run out of time. But he didn't because he had backup minions. The hound spaced nicely. He's got the king because the king wasn't part of the kill squad. The king is there on cleanup and he gets this attack. So I thought that was, you know, kind of interesting. Well done. The plan for the baby dragon could have been a little bit better, but he did well and good planning otherwise. So now let's go ahead and look at Al Green. You did see earlier on that we had that queen and bowlers. Actually, you know what? Before we go to Al Green, let's go ahead and do. I did want to show an attack by Rollo, so we're going to go ahead and look at that first. Rollo did a Town Hall 11 via 11 3-star, kind of similar to the ones that we looked at before. Again, heavy bowlers, heavy healers, and it's really powerful right now against Town Hall 11s. When Zulu is getting our 11 via 11 3-stars, and a lot of the ones against us too, this is kind of the army that's doing it. We have Hogs here. First thing he's going to do is he's going to notice the fact that this clan castle is lureable. If you didn't scout this base properly, that may not actually be an obvious thing, but it is, which worked out really kind of nice because he got the Hogs in. He got out the baby dragon and some of the minions. Now you'll notice that this is only about 14 space worth, so there's still stuff in that CC. He maybe could have brought some more Hogs. However, the baby dragon was the important thing to get. I guess the enemy doesn't fill their clan castle in an order where that baby dragon comes out last, which is great for us. Queen walk going on there because, you know, if you're going to do this dominant attack with bowlers, you got to keep the queen alive, right? That's just a necessary thing. Bowlers coming in here to go ahead and set the funnel with another healer. He's got the heroes coming in down here together. Queen's going to join with a queen charge, going to get the bowlers in there. Pull the bowlers across. They go right through and take out the EA. One thing that he's doing that I don't like doing is he's going to face both of these Infernos at once. The rest of these minions you saw just came out. I paused it because I let myself get too fast here. The minions are there. They're going to go ahead and attack the bowlers while the bowlers are starting to face the Infernos, right? So that's a little bit dangerous. But he's got a bunch of heals here. He's got the wall breakers going to help them get in. You'll see him down here. That was pretty good. And he's got the warden here. And the warden basically helped them survive a little bit. Abilities been used. They go up against those Infernos. He doesn't even have a heal here helping keep him alive, right? He just bought jumps and rages. But those bowlers are so dominant. Those healers are so dominant. They kept everything alive through that Inferno, at least enough. The bowlers spread out nicely because he took them right through the center and it was funneled well. And so when he got done, the bowlers just spread out really nice. That jump spell enabled that as well. He's going to clean up that base, and this is a 3-star. So this is kind of what we're talking about with these attacks. I mean, oh my god, I didn't even notice that. He had a swag queen ability at the end there. Come on. You know, this is really dominant, and that's pretty cool. So I also wanted to look at the same attack as a Town Hall 10. Al Green was a guy who was with Zulu for quite some time. He was with us in RWT Season 1, I think maybe Season 2 as well. He went on break for a while, went to another clan. Not really sure if he just needed the break from Zulu or if he was a little bit busy in real life. But he came back just very recently, and he pulled off a really nice attack. In my opinion, this is the Town Hall 10 version of what we just saw at Town Hall 11. Because you will see, whoops, sorry, Zabulon. Nice attack, but we're going to go back and I can't click buttons right, apparently. So we'll try this again. War details, my team. Gonna go on up here and grab Al Green. Attack on number 19, so that's replay number 2. I'm on the right person this time, I believe. Okay, there we go. And you're going to see that this army looks really similar to the army that we just saw. It's 6 healers, a bunch of bowlers. Actually, he's got a witch slap here, but, you know, similar idea. We have 2 Infernos. One is on multi, one is on single. Throw 4 of those healers down on the queen, save the other 2. Let that queen set one side of the funnel, clear out some crap. We've got the CC. The CC did not lure here. Put those bowlers in. The queen is going to go ahead and do a queen charge. She's going to help pull that CC out as soon as she goes in. Because, once again, you know, that whole nerf of the Inferno just barely tickles her. The only thing that really hurts is that king. She didn't even need to pop the ability to get to that king in that Inferno, right? So, yay that. Here comes a bunch of giants. Bowlers in behind. Giants tanking. He's going to go ahead there. He's got the other half of the funnel. Just like in the other attack, the healers and bowlers are pulling the other half of the funnel. He didn't actually lure the CC up there with the queen, which I think he probably meant to do, but it's down here now, right? So, oops, oh well, we're going to throw poison down. Poison's just going to get the loons. Dragon manages to escape and runs over here, but it's going to get distracted by the skeletons. Witches are going to go ahead and, you know, distract the dragon a little bit. Dragon's going to kill off the witches, whatever. He's going for the healers. Meanwhile, the bowlers are so effective here. Queen Walk is so effective here. I guess it really doesn't matter what the heck the dragon's doing. So, you know, whatever. Again, maybe not as masterful as it could have been in terms of didn't kill the CC properly, but we have bowlers going exactly where he wanted. He pulled them around very nicely. Queen is going to go ahead and clean up here. Got a couple giants just for fun to pound on some stuff. No problem. 10v10 3-star. Really nice attack. Other than, again, getting through that Inferno with those healers, because, hey, why not, now that that's allowed in meta these days. This was a really nice 10v10 attack. It wasn't a mature 10, it was a newer 10, but he did a great job on that, and that is Witch Slap, even if I think actually the bowlers got a lot more value out of that than those witches, just because of that dragon. But, you know, CC dragons. Helpful, but it depends on, you know, how well you can distract them, right? So, let's see. I wanted to do a couple of... Actually, I want to do both attacks by Garov. Like, Garov is actually pretty cool. He's one of the guys who does his attacks at night when the rest of Zulu isn't looking. He does a really nice job. He was a super strong Townhall 9. He has become a super strong Townhall 10. He got double Townhall 10v10 3-stars here, right? And they're both really nice attacks. So let's go ahead and look. He is all the way down here, because why not? Let's hide down here on the map. Okay, so the first one of these is going to be Hog Attack. Now, in order to make best use of our little gifts from Supercell, he went ahead and used that potion to go ahead and make his troops max for this attack. This is a hog attack. It's going to be a little differently executed than the ones that we saw earlier by Dark Lord and Queen, but you know, this is the Town Hall 10 version of this. So he put the bowlers down here. He's just cleaning up with some of these other troops to get rid of some extra stuff for time, which, you know, with Hogs is probably a good deal. The Queen, unfortunately, is shooting some of his healers. I'm not quite sure why he let the Giants pound there for so long. Probably because he didn't bring any wall breakers. They're a little bit unreliable. I think he just wanted to get some tanking in instead of using a golem, which is perfectly fine to use the giants instead if that's merited. There's some advantages to either one. He throws down that jump spell. The jump spell actually unfortunately misses that wall. So, oh well. Bowlers in behind. Bowlers are going to assist the giants and take out some of that stuff. They're in there. Haven't even touched the Infernos over here yet, right? But, oh well. Queen's going in. She is really helpful. Here comes the baby dragon. Really good that he got the queen in the middle. Pull that out. We have witches. Had to have poison because otherwise those witches will destroy you in that they will basically distract the heck out of everything and allow that baby dragon to run rampant. So it's really good he had that. Here's probably why he brought the giants. It's just because they do a really good job of taking multis. The beams don't get to other things. He puts in his hogs. Now they're going to go in here. They're going to spread out and attack, take stuff down. Those giants already killed that one Inferno. Again, look at them blocking that entire Inferno. He doesn't even need the heal spell. doesn't need healers to deal with that Inferno because he went old school, blocked it all with Giants, and there we go. They're going to almost completely negate the effect of that. He got lucky. Those Giants took out those Giant bombs. By the time the Inferno even starts to target Hogs, it's almost dead. It's down. The Hogs are going. They're going to clean up the rest of the space. He has that heal to keep them alive. There's lots and lots of them left. Going to pull up some there. Got that heal covering that giant bomb, so they can make it through another one pretty easily if they need to, make it through that little wizard tower there, and yeah, this attack is pretty obviously done for. So nice attack. Good use of those level 6 hogs that he was able to get because of the power potion. He may actually have those natively. I'm not entirely sure which troops he does and doesn't have. But, you know, if you're going to have a power potion, why not use it, right? Gotta use it for something. Be really nice if Supercell actually comes up with a schedule for our game soon, because that would be totally awesome. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at his second attack. Again, he went and did 2 different attacks, which I really appreciate because that's a sign of A, somebody who's a little bit flexible, B, somebody who's probably looking at a base and determining what is the best thing to do for that base. This one is going to be Laloon. This is kind of a standard Laloon. This is a lower Town Hall 10 again. Against there, we've got the blowers there, we've got the spaced out air defenses. He's really good at identifying how to, you know, for these attacks that tend to run out of time, Hogs and Laloon, figuring out where we can get a good bang for our buck. It is taking up some time, but let's clear out some of the stuff that tends to harm the ends of these attacks, right? Going to get the healers in there. We did clean up some stuff that'll help them take this jump spell, get it in there, get that queen. Very nice Laloon kill squad. This is what the random was not able to do because of the fact that he did not have those heroes. They didn't get as much as he probably wanted. They just got an air defense in the clan castle, but that really helps. We've got the loons in here. That heal is going to help them heal up through that Inferno again. Those haste spells are going to pull them right where they need. Basically make that kind of irrelevant, that blower there. And we're just going to dominate this attack. And yeah, hounds all popped. Really nice, really pretty. This is an attack that was really good at Town Hall 10 before, and it still is. The difference now is you'll notice that heal spell. That heal spell, you know, it's a lot more powerful than it used to be. So why not use it to keep those loons instead of all hastes and rages? Now you can add that heal. So yeah, I think those were some of the interesting attacks. We do have some more to go in this war. It looks like Zulu, while I was busy talking, pulled another star. There's 3 attacks left, one of which is mine. So if you see it at 140 in the final score, then you'll know that I didn't add any. If you see it at 141 or something, you'll know somebody did, may or may not have been Sag. But yeah, that's what I wanted to go ahead and show and make sure that I don't have my black bars. I'm really just making these for fun. I don't know. It's something to do.